Namaskar, all the students of Triveni Tissues Vidyapit. Till now, students, you have seen me in some of the episodes of Kuch Batein, then that Namaste teachers and life skills and some other Rabindra Jayanti and this and that. So that was also essential as a part of the holistic approach. All these things are also required, not only the academics. But today, I'll concentrate on my academic part and I will be concentrating on the hydrocarbons, which is a unit in 10th class. If 10th class students must have studied about carbon, if you remember, and if you have seen the periodic table, then in periodic table you will find the carbon on the left hand side. If you see this periodic table, this is the long form of periodic table. You will find on the left hand side and right hand side mostly the metals are there. Most of them are metals. On this side, left hand side, you will find all the non-metal. And the carbon is here in the 14th group. The first element of the 14th group in the long form of periodic table. Now the beautiful part of this carbon is, if you remember, its atomic number. Always atomic number is written like this. If you can see this chart, you will see the symbol of the carbon element, and then there is a written 6. So the 6 is the atomic number, which is equivalent to the number of electron as well as the proton. So atomic number 6 tells that it has the electronic configuration as 2 and 4. That is, the first shell contains 2 electrons as per the rule. Booklet is over, and then the second shell contains 4. So this is incomplete state, and this 4 number of electron is also the valency of this particular, and therefore this is called as the carbon have tetravalent, is tetravalent, and this is called as the tetravalency. And this is one specific property of the carbon which makes it to grow like in chains, or open chain also and closed chain also. This is one kind of a thing, and that second property in which this chain growth takes place is also called as catenation. Catenation, if a word is there, catenation, where the carbon, they will link with each other and can form long chains. It is believed that it may go around till 70 carbon atom or such a big chain because of this tetravalency. First is the tetravalency, and second property is the catenation, where they combine with each other. Now, based on its properties with other elements, a group is there that is called as hydrocarbon, which constitute the major portion of the chemistry, which is also called as hydrocarbons or organic chemistry. Now, in these hydrocarbons, if you must have learned all these things earlier, one group is called as aliphatic, which is open chain. It will be open. I will show you some models. And one will be cyclic, where this carbon atoms will link in a chain. It will not be straight chain. Now in open chain also you may have the straight chain or the brass chain. Some kind of the branchage will be there. And then in cyclic you have alicyclic, closed chain, saturated kind of the hydrocarbon, and aromatic, which are ringed one but unsaturated. Some unsaturation will be there. Pi cloud will be there. Particularly say benzene and its derivatives will be there. Now, before I go to the modeling part, one more thing I would like to stress, that these hydrocarbons, particularly this open chain, I am talking about as I have shown you in this chart, aliphatic, open chain, straight chain, and say branch chain. I am talking about say straight chain form. So when we have this straight chain type of the hydrocarbons, then there are 3 classes of this saturated. Here also you have saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydro. Saturated hydrocarbon means where all the carbon atoms are linked with single bond. And unsaturated means where two carbon atoms join together either by a double bond or a triple bond. That we will see. And how these are classified, I am showing you a chart. The first chart is showing you the number of carbon atom in the chains. Straight chain. I am talking about the straight chain. That how many carbon atoms are there in the straight chain. So in the straight chain, if one carbon atom is there and if it is saturated one, then it is called as methane. So the meth is the parental name if one carbon atom is there, and N is the ending of the group, that is the saturated hydrocarbon, so it will be methane. In one carbon atom you will not have unsaturated hydrocarbons because you need at least two carbon atoms. So with two carbon atom, the prefix will be eth, and if it is saturated hydrocarbon, it will be A, so ethane. If it is linked with a double bond, then it is ethene, linked will be ethene, prefix is at ene, ethene. And if it is a triple bond, then ine, ethyne, that is the name. Similarly, three carbon atom, then prefix will be prop. Then if it is alkane, then propene. If it is propine, alkyne, then propine. Similarly, four carbon atom, bute, butene, butine, butyl, butine, and then pen, penti, pentine. Then six, hexene, hexine. Then seven, hept, heptene, heptine, and so on. Octane, octene, and octine, and so on. It will continue. Now, how we can show a three-dimensional model of this? See, for example, I will show you now how to make. See, this is a carbon atom. What is this? This is a carbon atom. This is carbon atom. Now, we know it's a tetravalent. Tetravalent means it has four valencies. Tetravalent means it has four valencies. Now, I will just test it with four valencies. I think I will show it with the bonds. Now this is a carbon atom, it has four holes which indicate four valencies. This is first valency because it can, and one more property of a carbon is that it can make only covalent bonds. What is a covalent bond? The sharing of electron. It shares. Four it shares with other elements. Maybe like atom, maybe alike atoms also. Maybe carbon and carbon, maybe carbon and hydrogen, maybe carbon and oxygen, maybe carbon and nitrogen, maybe carbon and sulfur, and so on. So these are those four valencies. If you can make it, and this structure here, this one. See, these are the four valencies. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are directed towards four corners. And this is a three-dimensional structure of the carbon, showing you the tetravalency. This is called as the tetrahedral arrangement. Tetra means four, hedron means corner. So this is a typical tetrahedral arrangement of the carbon exhibiting four valencies. Now I will show you how methane, one first hydrocarbon, that is saturated one, it has four valencies. This is a hydrogen atom with one hydrogen share one electron with carbon. So this is the first bond. One electron comes from hydrogen, one electron comes from carbon, so one covalent, single covalent. This is second hydrogen atom, second covalent. This is the third hydrogen atom, third covalent. And this is the fourth hydrogen atom, and this is the fourth. So it has four covalent bonds. and this is the structure of methane. See, 1 carbon, 4 hydrogen, CH4. Am I right? Carbon 1 and hydrogen 4, CH4. This is one simple model of methane. So this is how saturated hydrocarbon. Now if I want to make one more catenation, I told you about catenation. So one of the valency, I'll remove hydrogen from here and I'll add one more carbon atom over here with the single bond. Okay, this is the carbon-carbon. So now this is the bond between carbon and carbon. They are little loose, so it will take some time. Okay. So this is a covalent bond now between carbon and carbon. Now this, as it has 4 valencies, tetravalent, 1 valency is satisfied. How many left? 3. So these 3 will be satisfied with 3 hydrogen atom. It will share this is 1, this is second, and this is third. So this is now the ethane. Ethane. ETH, eth, ane, saturated hydrocarbon. So ethane. CH3-CH3. Methyl. 2 methyl group. This is called as a single methyl group. This one. If I add here, this is called as a radical. Radical, a methyl, if its 1 valency is not satisfied, if its 3 valencies are satisfied, so this group is called as methyl. So it has 2 methyl groups. So it is ethane attached. So how many covalent bonds, single covalent bonds now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 covalent bonds, single bonds. It is ethane. Now if you want to make it propane, 1 more carbon atom, then I'll replace this one with another carbon atom, like say this one. I'll add 1 more carbon. Now I have added 1 more carbon atom. So now it is propane. So this is again 1 more hydrogen atom, second hydrogen atom, and this is the third hydrogen. See, this is propane. CH3, CH3 dash CH2, CH3. All the 4 valencies of each carbon atom are satisfied. Carbon 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Carbon 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Carbon 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many total covalent bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 single covalent bonds, and this is the propane. Because saturated, so propane. Now see, for example, I have told you unsaturated. I have made one, this one. This is 2 carbon atom bonded with double bond. These are 2 double bonds. 1, 2. But covalent bonds. But out of these 2 covalent bonds, one is sigma bond and another is called as pi bond. That I think you will learn in some higher classes what are the sigma bonds and pi bonds. And this is one. So again 4 valencies. 2 are satisfied by single bond. 2 are satisfied by a double bond. So here carbon is sharing 2 electrons with another carbon atom. So 2 and 2, 4 carbon and electrons are shared. 4, 2, 6, 2, 8. So this is ethene. Now one thing, if you can note between this double bond structure and this single bond structure is, see now in single bond you can rotate the molecule very easily. See? No? You can rotate it. But can you do so when it is a double bond? It is not possible. It will break. The molecule will break. So this is something related with our unity. So more the number of bonds, stronger is the bond. So you can't break it, and it will be shorter also, because if you can see this single bond and this double bond, you will find the difference. This is smaller than the single bond. Double bond is smaller than the single bond. Then say for example, if it is a triple bond like this, see, it will be even smaller and stronger, and there is no movement. This is called as restricted movement. Here also. Here it is free rotation, free. And here it is restricted. You can't move it. Here also. So this is your ethyne. Here the hydrogen atom has gone. This is ethyne. 3 electrons are shared. 1 with hydrogen, 3 with another carbon. So 4 valency is satisfied, 4 covalent bonds. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now I'll touch, these are the straight chains. Say for example, if I add here one more carbon, say for example this is that methyl, if I add over here, then what is this? This is 4 carbon atom. You can see it, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. Butane, right? This is butane. But this butane I can arrange in different manner also. See for example, we are little loose here, so don't worry about that. See for example, if I remove this terminal carbon atom from here and remove one of the valency of this central carbon atom, and if I attach it here, still the number of carbon atom are 4. You can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see 4 moles? Number of carbon atom are 4, but structure is different. One was straight chain. Can you call this as a straight chain now? You cannot call it as a straight chain, right? You can call this one as the straight chain. If you can add on one after the another, one, then this is the second one, then this is, say for example, the third one. I'm just taking one clue. One more, let's see, big one. Anyway, I'll take this one. These are the 4, right? This is the 4. I'm not attached. This is the straight chain. You can jump straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right? But here you can't. There is a break. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You have 3 in the straight chain. So this is a structure called as branch chain. I have mentioned earlier, in aliphatic you have open chain. These are open chain. One is the straight chain, another is where the branch. You can show it with the matchstick model also, if you can view it from here. It is something like, if you can concentrate, you can see it. See now, this is I have made with the carbon. So you can see this reflects the carbon head. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, and 4 carbon. Right, and these are the valencies. Each carbon has 4 valencies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now this is a straight chain. Right. If somebody asks you that you remove some of the mastic in a position, that you get a branching. So say for example, I'll remove these mastics from here and I'll attach them here. Like this, say for example, like this. So now in the straight chain, you have 3 carbon atom, 1, 2, and 3 only. This is the hydrogen atom. This forget about this head, or I'll reverse it like this. This is hydrogen. This is hydrogen. This is hydrogen. Hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. This is carbon 1, 2, 3. So this is exactly this one. This one. See, 1, 2, 3, and this is the branched one. This is this branched one. These are not continuous now. Continuity is here 3. Or it can go, you can go like this also. 1, 2, 3. Or you can go like this also. So this is the structure. This structure is called as the branched structure. Okay. So this is the difference between the straight chain and the branch chain structure, and two different kind of this structure. Now those 2-3 structures which I have shown you earlier, say for example, if I come back again, say this one, if I come back to this structure, say one is, as I told you, is the methane. One is methane. This is, say, methane. This is methane. This is ethane. Now you see the effect of catenation. This is catenation. Example, 1 carbon, 4 hydrogen. Here 2 carbon, and how many hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So formula is CH4 here. Formula is C2H6 here. And what will be the formula here? Say here, this is another one. I'll take it closer. Say this is CH4, 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. So formula is, the empirical formula is 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. So what is the formula? CH4. Here how many carbons? 2. 1, 2. C2. And how many hydrogen? These are hydrogen. So 3 on this 1 carbon and 3 on this carbon. So how many? 6. So C2H6. How many carbon here? 1, 2, and say, I'll make one less and I'll attach here hydrogen. Hydrogen is attached. So this formula is 3 now. So now compare these 3. CH4, this is CH4. This is C2H6. Now this is C3. 1, 2, 3. And how many hydrogen? 3. 2 here in the middle. 2 on the middle. And 3. So 8. C3H. So can you see the difference between this from here to here? What is the difference? 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen, CH4, C2H6. So the difference is by 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen atom. From here to here also 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen, C3H8, CH4, C2H6, C3H8. So when you move in open chain, in catenation, 1 carbon to the next higher member, you are finding they differ by 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen atom, and such a series where they differ from each other by a constant difference is called as homologous series. What is it called as? Repeat, what is it? It is called as homologous series. So this is the best example of a homologous series. You can attach now 1/4 hydrogen this carbon atom also. So it will be, say, butane. Say like this. One more. Again difference. C4, how many? 3, 2, 5, 2, 7, 3, 10, 8. So this is the best how you can show these structures, and the characteristic of this homologous series is that they belongs to the same family. So they all are from the same family. Family is alkane. Which is the family here? Alkane, saturated hydrocarbon. All the members are from alkane family, that is they belongs to the same family, CN, H2N plus 2. Followed. And they differ by a constant difference. What is that constant difference? By one carbon and two hydrogen atoms, CS2. Their chemical properties will remain the same because they belong to the same family, but their physical properties will be different. Am I clear? They belong to the same family, they will differ by a constant difference, that is one carbon atom and two hydrogen atoms, CS2 group will be the difference in going from one member to the another. Is two conjugative members, this and this and propane, this and butane. These two conjugative members like this and say this are homologs to each other. What are they? This and this are homologs. Conjugative. Next to this. Next to this is propane, not this. Propane to butane. They are homologs. And the series is called that homologous series. So today, children, I'll stick to this point only, that is the classification. What is the catenation property of the carbon and how we can make these simple formulas or the models with the help of ball. This is called a ball and stick model. Ball and stick model. I'll finish my this unit today with this homologous. Hope to see you again, and I hope and I believe that I am able to clarify some of your queries. Thank you for watching this video.